Hey there, welcome back to my channel, it's me, the Mind Injector. In this video we're diving into one of the hottest topics in the world of investing, NIO, the Chinese electric vehicle company. But we are not just scratching the surface, we are going deep, looking at recent developments, production data, market trends, and what the future might hold for NIO and its stock. So let's jump right into it. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's talk about NIO's recent journey. It's important to remember that investing is a long-term game, and predicting stock movements can be tricky. Over the past year, NIO's shares have faced some turbulent times. They went through a year-long slump, and just when it seemed like they were on the road to recovery over the summer, they hit some speed bumps. One major reason behind NIO's rollercoaster ride was its production and deliveries. In the first half of 2023, deliveries only increased by about 7% compared to the same period in 2022. That's not the kind of growth that investors were hoping for, and it played a significant role in NIO's share price taking a hit. Several factors contributed to this lackluster performance, including pandemic-related delays, a slowdown in the Chinese economy, and increased competition. But there's been a noticeable change in the third quarter. July and August saw record-breaking deliveries for NIO. And if we look at the trailing 12 months basis, we can see the impact of those two remarkable months. Here's something interesting. NIO recently announced that it's stepping into the smartphone game. That's right, they are introducing their own Android-based smartphone. This move is part of their strategy to expand their ecosystem of EV owners. The smartphone pairs with NIO's EVs, somewhat like how Apple's AirPlay and CarPlay work for drivers. If it catches on with Chinese EV buyers, NIO could gain a competitive edge in growing its vehicle business. But, as with any journey, there are challenges on the horizon. It's not just other EV competitors that NIO may have to contend with. Recently, the European Commission initiated a probe into Chinese EV subsidies. This investigation raises concerns about the impact of potential new tariffs on NIO and its expansion plans. NIO began exporting EVs to Europe in 2021, and the German market is one of its targets. Any punitive tariffs could be a significant blow to NIO's growth, so it's a situation we need to keep a close eye on. NIO's recent uptick in deliveries is undoubtedly a positive sign, both for the company and its investors. However, for the stock to see a sustainable upward trend, this level of production growth needs to become a meaningful trend. That's what investors will be watching closely in the coming months. NIO stands out as a prominent player in China's electric vehicle market. However, NIO's stock has experienced significant volatility due to speculation about which companies will thrive in the global shift toward electric vehicles. In 2022, NIO faced a challenging year, with its stock plummeting over 69% during a widespread market downturn. In 2023, NIO's stock has remained in the red, primarily due to its ongoing need for capital. While NIO holds great promise in the EV industry, generating positive cash flow remains crucial for its long-term success and investor confidence. Let's talk numbers for a moment. NIO dominates China's luxury EV sector, boasting a commanding 59% market share as of July. This market share includes transactions exceeding 300,000 yuan, which is roughly around $41,150. NIO's strong presence in the premium EV market is a considerable advantage, and it positions them well for the future. Now, let's look at NIO's financial outlook. The company expects improved financial performance ahead as production scales up. They're implementing cost reduction measures to restore gross margins, with plans to reach double-digit margins in third quarter and expand to 15% in fourth quarter. NIO envisions stable deliveries exceeding 20,000 from fourth quarter onwards, with preparations to gear up the supply chain for monthly deliveries of 30,000. Additionally, they plan to introduce ELTS, their mass market brand, with the first model set to launch in second half of the following year. Before we get into the exciting details, let me introduce you to Mumo Financial. If you open a brokerage account with Mumo and deposit at least $1 using the link in the description, you'll get a chance to draw a free stock worth up to $2,000. But that's not all. If you make a net deposit of $100 or more, you'll receive not just one, but 5 free stocks worth up to $2,000 each. And if you're really serious about investing, you can deposit $1,000 or more and get a whopping 15 free stocks, bringing your potential earnings to a staggering $30,000. So sign up now using the link in the description and get those free stocks. Now let's get back to the video. Now let's see what Wall Street has to say about NIO. Impressively, NIO stock receives an aggregate moderate buy rating from Wall Street analysts. Among the 11 analysts covering NIO stock, 4 call it a strong buy, 1 a moderate buy, and 6 a hold. The average target price for this stock stands at $13.01, reflecting a 53% upside from current levels. In the world of finance, news is a game changer. NIO stock has been on the move lately as the company addresses capital raise rumors. After initial speculation that NIO might pursue a $3 billion capital raise, the company clarified that it currently has no reportable capital raising activities apart from a recent $1 billion convertible notes offering completed on September 25, 2023. Another point of interest is NIO's venture into the smartphone market. Priced at $890 and initially available in limited quantities due to high demand, the smartphone offers features such as keyless entry, monitoring EV data, and controlling functions like self-parking. NIO certainly has a path to success, but it's not without its challenges. As a premium Chinese EV brand, NIO can maintain pricing power. The favorable demographics and strong EV demand among younger Chinese buyers position NIO for growth in the world's largest EV market. NIO recorded 19,329 vehicle deliveries in August 2023, marking an 81% year-over-year increase. Year to date, it delivered 94,352 vehicles, up 31.9% compared to the same period in 2022. NIO's third quarter revenue is projected to grow between 45.3% and 50.1% year-over-year, rebounding from the previous quarter's decline. Bank of America analyst Ming-Sun Lee is bullish on NIO because of its strong position in the premium smart EV market, consistent volume sales driven by new models, and its focus on improving user experience through autonomous driving and charging solutions. Bank of America raised NIO as a buy with a price target of $15. So there you have it, the latest on NIO, the electric vehicle company that's been making headlines. The road ahead is uncertain, but with promising delivery numbers, strategic moves like the smartphone venture, and a bullish outlook from some analysts, NIO is a stock that's definitely worth keeping an eye on. This is it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching and please make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below.